Yay! So, hello everyone. Welcome to ETU Talk Show. With the topic for this one is getting back on track. See, it's on the virtual background, as you guys can see. So, do tell me, guys, how was your day? Like, it's really nice to see all of you guys here today. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, do tell me how was your day? Tell me how you guys are feeling. So, I would really appreciate that as well. So, yeah. Meanwhile, let me just like talk about my day because I can say my day was pretty chill and what is this? I don't think I did so much work today. I think it's like more like a chill session. I don't do too much work. I think I watch a lot of K dramas today. That's the thing. And like also yeah, that is all. Do tell me how was your day. I've done. And today we are going to talk about today on ET Youth. If you guys don't know, ET Youth is a talk show that aims to empower today's youth to find their passion and be the best they can to the sharings of successful entrepreneurs from ET ideas. And today we are talking about getting back on track. So, okay, let me tell you like the backstory. How did I get this like topic? Well, telling you guys the truth, I actually at first I don't know what topic should I choose. Like, I have a lot of topic in mind, but like I don't know who will be the best person to talk about it, and also like what do I really want to know. But like suddenly I have this like idea in my mind. I was like, there's like something that I have a problem with. I have an issue with for such a long time. Not really a long time. There's something actually happened, like I think this past few weeks as well. And like, what is this? I can tell you guys this. So I kind of visited KL like last a few weeks ago, and I meet the Etiitis family, and they're like, and honestly, I didn't bring my laptop there, and I have a vacation there for like I think a week or so. So like I didn't do any work, I didn't do any schoolwork, I didn't do literally anything. I just like enjoy my moment there, like without any like work in my mind. So obviously when I come back to Labuan, obviously everything start to like go downhill. Like, oh no, I have a lot of work to do and all that. Obviously there's like a few mental breakdowns here and there. And yeah, I talked to my mentor, and she said that what about we did it as our like topic for this month? And I was like, yeah, we should. So yeah, and honestly this week I don't know who will be the guest speaker. Like I also don't know like that, because like I really, because like the topic getting back on track is like suddenly comes to my mind, right? So yeah, and we after a few discussion, I thought about like two people who is really suitable for this topic, which is Lynn Chan. Lynn is a senior analyst at a multinational company, oil and gas, and also Kalai is the founder of Precious 30 Days, and both of them are the ET associates. And I actually went to like a pre-interview with both of them, and telling you guys their story seriously like actually made me mind blown. And like their story about like getting back on track is like way more different and way more tragic than mine. Like mine is just like vacation, la la la, and all that, but their story really like makes me feel like okay, I should just continue doing my work and all that. But yeah, what my point is that I am sure that both of you, all of you guys, are going to have so much fun listening to their sharing. And without further ado, let's invite both of them onto the screen. So let me just yeah, hi guys.
Hi
Hi.
everyone, good evening.
Good evening. Hi, hi. How was your day? Both of you guys.
My day was good, slightly challenging with the two little ones underfoot.
What about you,
Hi,
Lynn?
Azhana.
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Hi. So, how was your day, Kali?
Yeah, my day is good as usual. A lot of inquiry. I handle a lot of clients, so yeah.
Cool. Okay. Your day was totally contrast to mine. So let's see the audiences. Oh, Nurin said my day was chaos, not gonna lie, although I didn't do that much work. It'd be like that sometimes. So like, let's see. What if you guys do tell us about your day, I will read your comments. And yeah, I just want to share that like what is this, It's really a pleasure to have both of you guys here. And like, I listened to your guys' story, and I think both of you guys are the one. Actually, the both of you guys are actually the one to be in this talk show right now. You are muted.
Issuing instructions to the little ones.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, today we will be having some background music, background noises, but that's okay. That's how, what can I say? That's how happening this talk show is. So, yeah. I just before we actually start our session, I just want to ask both of you guys, how do you guys feel when I texted both of you guys? Can you be the IT youth like guest speaker talking about getting back on track? Anybody want to go first?
Lynn.
Okay, Lynn, okay. Okay. So, I completely didn't prepare for that question, but I will just tell the truth as it is. I think when Azhana texted me, I was so reactive. I was like, huh, me? But I haven't really got back on track yet. Okay, so the quick backstory is I broke my shoulder at the end of January when I took two of my little boys ice skating. I had to go into surgery the very same night, so recovery was a bit challenging for me. So basically, I was off my day-to-day work for almost 2 months now. So when at the time that Azhana texted me, right, I haven't actually started work and things like that. So I was panicking. I'm like, what am I going to say? Have I really get back on track? I don't even know. And then I was telling Azhana, oh, but it's Friday, the kids will be around. You know, I was just like so reactive with all the challenges. You know, after a while, I thought, oh no, poor thing. I think she doesn't understand whether I'm saying yes or I'm saying no, and I felt so bad. And then I just breathed. I got myself in order, and I texted her, yes, Azhana, I can do the show. And then, I just set the end goal in mind, and then things just fall into place. So that was my initial reaction to Azhana's request.
I think when she first texted me, it was like a whole like paragraphs. So I was like, how do I respond to this? And I even screenshotted and I was asking someone, how do I explain? Did she say yes or no? And then I didn't reply to her. And then she suddenly like come back to me. Did I actually like confuse you with too much info? And I was like, yeah, you kind of did. So yeah. What about you guys?
I think I'm almost in the Lynn's place, but I think I just didn't text you. I was like, just a matter of did do it, but because we are in postnatal line, we are actually I'm not very sure whether I'm back to track yet or not. Because facing a lot of challenges because of COVID, and it's not easy to manage with like a pandemic going around with a service line for an infant. So every day we face a lot of challenges. So when I saw the title, and I was like, am I on the track, or am I really the right person to speak? But I actually I actually typed quite a long message also, but then I decided to delete everything and say yes, probably. I was thinking like, it's okay, never mind, I'll just do that, because as my mentor always say, count your blessings. So I just like breathe, and I was thinking, okay, I just have to do this, because every day, constantly, I'm reminding myself to get back to track. And my situation is always like better than many people outside there. So it's okay. It's just things around.
Yeah, nice. Thank you so much, both of you guys, for agreeing.
Sorry to spare you. We couldn't spare you much drama though.
It's okay. It always happens when I contact people. So yeah, it always happens. And like at the end of the day, we still have this talk show. So thank you so much, both of you guys. So without further ado, I have actually prepared a really cool icebreaker game called. Okay, the name is really cool because I figure it out on the spot, and everything I figure out on the spot I always think is cool. So it's called spin and choose. It's actually the what is this? Spin and choose is a what do I say this? It's like a what is that word? I seriously forgot that word. Wait, there's something wrong with me. It's a combination. Yes, combination between the game spinning wheels and would you rather. So spin and choose. So yeah,
Okay.
the audiences, you guys can also comment what do you like, what day do you choose and all that. So let me share my screen. Oh, wait, let me just, wrong screen. Okay, let me see. Oh, by the way, guys, this like pick a wheel, like this spinning wheel, like all the questions here is like literally free for you guys to like answer. There's no wrong answers and all that. Just free for you guys to answer. So let me
Wow.
spin the first. I'm excited. I'm actually really excited. Yeah. Okay. So would you rather getting to know new people in the new team or work with the people you already know? What type of person are you guys?
Okay, that's a tough one. Kala, you want to go first?
I think, yeah, I'll go first. I think new people,
Why?
because I think somehow my working environment is such, we have I work because I also do training for postnatal, so I'm constantly meeting a lot of new people. Thing I learn is like when we meet new people and we work with new people, we generate a lot of new ideas.
Oh.
Somehow when you always stick with that your old teammate, I mean, like you already know them or things like that, we get comfortable to each other, and so the innovation is not there sometimes. So I know it's not easy to work with new people in certain projects. We always want to get comfortable and work with the people that we know, but I always feel that it's challenging. At the same time, it's also something to learn, a lot of things to learn. Yeah, so that's for me.
Nice. What about you, Lynn?
I'm kind of divided, but I think I would prefer to. I'm more inclined to working with new people, because I think a lot like Kalai said, like the innovation is definitely there. For me, it's more the refreshingness of talking to someone new, someone different. You don't know them that well, and neither do they know you. The topic, the conversation, the creativity can just take any form. You won't know, and I like that. That sort of mystery for a while. Working with people I already know, yes, that is actually nice and what I would like on something that's more continuous. Whereas if it's a project, I think exploring with new people is kind of cool. And the downside of working with someone you know, if you get really close, it's good. But then all the nitty gritty gritty things will also start coming out, and then you'll have different issues. So yeah, that's why I'm on the fence on this one.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. The audiences like have a different opinion than you
Wow,
guys.
what did they say?
They say, so Nurin said work with the people you already know. Komlashni said work with the people you already know. And Hazik, I didn't think of that. That's cool. Cause like, oh, Hazik is agreeing with us. So
Thank
that's
you.
cool. Yeah, I think for me, I think what like Lynn said, like if it's continuous, then I rather like work with the people I know. And then, but if I think exploring like new people, I think I have this like tiny like what is this fear of like giving the wrong first impression to people. So like that's why I was like, should I work with new people? Should I not? And I'm really bad at talking to new people as well. So yeah, I think, but trying to like explore new people also is a really great idea. So I'm with the new people. That's good. Our next question. Okay. You can see my screen by the way, right?
Yeah, Ken.
Okay. Okay. Would you rather always be 10 minutes late or always 10 minutes early?
10 minutes late, for sure.
What about you, Colin? Why?
10
Why?
minutes, 10 minutes early.
Oh, both of you guys have different opinions. Why?
I picked 10 minutes late because I don't really like to wait around. Sometimes waiting around makes me more anxious. I rather arrive when everybody's ready to go.
What
All
about
right,
you?
okay. For me, it's like for me, I think it's more related to my job or anything like that, because I'm more on the service line. So first impression is very important in our line. So we always try to be punctual, be there, and things like that. Yeah. 10 minutes, it probably like within the family, probably until the
Good point, good
I
point.
think, I think it's probably where and what.
Uh,
Twice maybe 10 minutes early. Like other than that, probably. Be the late one.
So the audiences, what's up? Oh, they have Komlashi said always 10 minutes early. Trishali Sanjana said 10 minutes early. Punel said 10 minutes late.
Hey, my gang.
So Shaza said 10 minutes early. Of course, I hate being late. Okay. I think for me, I'd rather be late because I don't know. It's like don't want to like have that. If I'm early, I have to like wait for people, and then what if somebody is already there? So we have to like awkwardly. So yeah, how was your day? And all that. So yeah, that's about me, guys. So let's move on to our next question. Yay. Okay. Ben. Let's see. Oh.
Oh,
Oh, coffee or tea? This is a strong conversation. I am not ready for this.
coffee
Tea.
for me.
Ooh.
Tea. I am a tea person.
Oh, okay. For me, I think I'm 14, and I think a lot of this, like when I tell people I like coffee, and they will like, you like coffee? You're like 14. You're like a child. And I was like, it's just something that I tried and I like. So like, I used to be a tea person. I think I remember like every evening, my grandma would usually like make tea. So like we would like drink and all that, even in the morning as well. And then I think I start to like wanted to sleep deprive myself. So and then the coffee started to make an entrance. So the audiences. Okay, Shala said both. Okay. Okay, me too for both. Komlashni said coffee all the way. Hazik said coffee for life. Puna said tea. Okay.
Punel
So
got no
cool.
choice because we mix tea at home, so we have to drink.
So
Mommy
that's
and daddy is tea person, so Prudel just have to follow.
that's cute. That's cute. I mean, like, yeah, my mom like likes. My mom. I don't think my mom drinks tea. I think she likes to drink like really dark coffee, like coffee ping, and like, and yeah. So yeah, let's move on to the next question. Okay, let's see. Oh, see. Some of these questions are just like random. Some of these are deep. Oh, okay. Always tell the truth or lies, but nobody ever found out about your lies.
Wow. The confession box. Eh? For
What do you
me,
guys
it's
think?
always tell the truth lah. But it's not easy.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Mm.
Yeah,
I
actually,
think finally we are on the same
Yeah, finally we're on the same
answer.
page.
exactly. Okay, so for me, I think I used to love to lie before
Why,
joining SN.
Azhana? Why?
I don't want to be scolded.
That's exactly what my second one says. That's why I need to know why. Why your generation chair?
So like I think but after I join a sentence, I tend to be more truthful. I still lie sometimes because I'm actually fixing myself right now. But like I think being truthful like actually makes it better lah. Like there's no pros, there's no cons. There's just it's okay.
It's
So
just
what about
is
you
lah.
guys?
Mhm.
The audience said, Shaza said, always tells the truth. Yeah, okay, cool. So keep on telling your answers, guys. Let's move on to the next question. Yay. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. Okay, only hear others' point of view or only your own point of view without asking others' opinion. Dang, dang. What do you guys think?
I think the other's point of view is important. I mean, like in many things in life, in family, work, and things like that. So we can't like fight for our own idea and things like that. I think that will actually create a better teamwork in terms of family, friends, or anything like that.
Mm.
Cool. What about you, Lynn?
I feel either of it won't work. It has to be both. So if you only hear others' point of view, means you're being a people pleaser. Eventually, you will be disappointed if it is something that's not aligned to you. If you only hear your own views and opinion, but you don't listen to others, you cannot. It's not quite possible to make a balanced decision. So yeah, I think you need both. Sometimes you can exercise either one depending on the
50-50
situation.
lah. Yeah.
Sorry.
50-50 lah, depending on the
50-50.
yeah, depending on the situation as well. I think.
Correct. But on the other hand, if it's too heavy on one side, for example, you listen to people other too much, then you lose your way lah. Sometimes it's too much already. So it needs to be both lah.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Agree.
Yeah, the audiences, they said they can't choose the answer for this question. I mean, you guys also think it's 50-50 as well. But for me, I think depends lah on what we are discussing. If something like super childish and like super stupid, I think I would be like, I gotta put me first and all that. But I think if it's something that is like has to do with like actually really serious, then I really need to know like, what do you think about this? Like if it's, especially it's an argument, like maybe it can cause like misunderstandings and all that, right? So we also need to know like our like other own like point of view as well. So yeah. Whoa, as you say, so true. 50-50. So 50-50 gang for this question. So let's see our next question. Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. Okay. Would you guys rather have a limited time to finish a task, feedbacks included, or having a lot of time to finish it without getting a feedback? What do you guys think?
I think I'll go for the first one. The second one will make me very lazy.
Oh, okay. What about you?
Yeah, same here. It's okay when you have plenty of time, then you'll be like, okay, it's okay to relax first, chill first. Yeah, my experience is like I work better, I achieve my goals faster when my goals, my mentor teach me how to set daily goals instead of the bigger goal like 5 years time, 10 years time, because you have plenty of time, right? So your efficiency on working it's not there. So when my mentor teach me how to set a smaller goal like a daily thing, so you got no time to be lazy, every day you have to complete this thing. So the efficiency and the where we achieve our goals was faster than what we targeted.
Nice. I think for me, yeah, I think for me, I think my thing is not on the, what is this, timing? Like I think timing also like does the thing, but like I think for me, feedbacks are really important. Like I really want to know, am I doing well? Am I not? Is this okay? Is this not? And all that. And like I think, also like about like, if I have limited time, I think I will like panic. So like I think it's 50-50 also for me, because like the other like choices doesn't have any feedback. So yeah, what about the audiences, guys? What's up? Shaza chooses the first one. What is the first one?
Limited time.
Limited time. Okay. Cool. Nurin said, oh my god, say I'd be lazy too. Yeah, so like all of us needs to be pushed and then we can do our work. Yeah. So I think our last questions is pretty like, what is this? Cat or dogs?
Dogs.
Dogs for sure. Cats, go away.
Okay, I think for me as well. I don't know what to say, but like I can't with dogs since like I'm a Muslim. But like I'm not really a fan of cats. Like if I see cats, I would like no. I think at this point, a lot of like appearances know that I don't like cats. So like I think a lot of like sentences events that I'm guest speaker, there were like questions like, what is Azhana hates of? Who hates Kate in this like guest speaker line? It's always gonna be me, and then people, that is like my character trait. So yeah, feedback is important, even sometimes it hurt our feeling. Oh, this is still the last question. It's true, but still you can improve by feedbacks. So Nurin said cats. Shaza said cats. I think there's two people really love cats. I know them personally. So yeah, that's cool. Nice. Keep on commenting keep on commenting your answers in the comment section while we move on to our next segment, which is the men's session itself. Woo! Okay. So, Lynn and Kalai, I think I actually like mentioned there you got both of you guys stories about like getting back on track a lot of times in like the intro. So like before we actually move on to your stories, I want to ask you guys like what do you guys like what do you guys think of like actually what is the definition for getting back on track for you? For you, there's no like specific answer.
I don't know.
Can share your experiences as well. It's okay.
I think for me, getting back on track would mean that I would still be able to go at the same speed I was before I had to slow down. Yeah, I think a short definition would be something like that, but I don't even know whether that's reasonable.
That is really good, actually. I get you. That's cool.
Yeah.
What about you, Karen?
Less reacting, less drama, go into your that is getting back to the track, because you see, yeah, being a mother and handle business, and I handled many ladies with postnatal, too many emotions. So if it's drama, then I'm getting back to the track. Yeah.
I think, yeah, that's cool. Okay. All of it, okay, the comments are really loves cats anyway, but we are now on our men's session. So, let's see. I think for me, getting back on track, okay, my job here is to learn, and for me, I think it's getting a grip because like once I'm not on the track, I lose it all. Like my mind is like going downhill and like everything going crazy, insane mode on and all that drama. Like Kale said, yeah. So good. Yeah, I really like agree on your guys' answers. So thank you so much for answering that. So now moving on to our like the things that all of us are curious about. So I think both of you guys like have your own story on like how you guys get back on track. So anybody want to share your story first? So when awesome.
Okay, sure. Game. Okay, yeah. So as I shared at the beginning of this call, for those of you who don't know, actually, I broke my shoulder at the end of January, so I had to take MC and therefore actually really slow down a lot. It was very difficult for me because I'm a very fast-moving person, both at work and at home. So at home, I'm pretty independent. I tend to do everything by myself, even though there are people around. I think maybe it's a mummy thing, never mind. I'll just clean or I'll just do everything and I'll get it done really fast. So, so this kind of things, it took a toll on me. It took a while to figure out how the heck to slow down because with one hand incapacitated, so I cannot use my left hand. I can only use my right hand, thankfully. So it was hard, like relearning to use one hand to do your daily tasks, to dress, to shower, and things like that. So I was very blessed. I had a lot of wonderful people who were around to help me and take care of me and be there and things like that. But at the end of it, right, it is really up to me to pull myself out of this pain and recovery. Because after a while, there's a tendency to, I'm tired, I'm resting, and then you don't know whether it's really that or you're getting lazy. So, and for a long time, I declined a lot of conversations. I declined a lot of meetings because I'm like, hey, I need time off to rest and stuff. So I know after a month, I need to start trying to connect back to people and to coming back on scene and things like that. And it was a bit slow, much less to my liking. But what I did is I slowly started accepted one meeting a day. So from 10 meetings a day before the accident to like, okay, I'll do one meeting a day and that's it. Sometimes it takes a very heavy toll on the mental because you're not used to it. Your mind was busy recovering. And then slowly I increased it to 2 or 3 meetings. I accepted some tasks that I could do offline and then just share it back to the team and things like that. So these were some small steps how I started getting back on track a bit. I also made an effort, something that I don't usually do. So I made an effort to log in back to work and things like that. But I don't show up online, but I just try to see what's going on at work and just keep up in that sense and keep up the communications with my team at work as well. So these small little things help me know where I am, how far more I need to go before I can get up to my normal speed. So it's yeah, so that's why like today I think it's quite okay lah, not too bad. If I need to go back by next week, next 2 weeks, it should be okay already. Azhana, you saying something?
I am muted.
That sounds like what you saying.
It's always like that anyway. But like I think yeah. This is like too much information, but like I kind of go ice skating before, and like falling that is hurt so bad. So I maybe like haven't gone through like a shoulder injury like Lynn, but I hope you get well soon.
Thank you.
So
Yeah.
Ice skating, thanks. Ice skating is amazing, but Azhana, when I met you, I realized you were very, very tall. So the impact is different. I realized it's also because of my height. That's why the sudden impact.
yeah. The thing is that I thought it was gonna be like, what is this, super easy, because like the person I think I've been watching this one person like on in the K-pop group, and he really loves to do ice skating. He used to be a ice skating athlete, and when I thought he moves like so gracefully. I thought it was gonna be like super. Also gonna be there like that. And then when I stepped into the ring, I felt like immediately. So that was traumatizing. So get well soon, Lynn. So what
Thank
about you,
you.
Lynn? How was your story?
Okay, for me, it's like because I'm actually on the service line. So service line mean like I run a postnatal care company. So during this pandemic, times are tough because we handle babies, and many are afraid of us going in their house and servicing how well we are taken care. And the cases are increasing, right? So we are facing a lot of challenges like a lot of cancellation. Sometimes our staff get affected. So as I told, like when I get up in the morning, my WhatsApp is like just like so full with messages from client, from my team. Sometimes the kid got infected from school, they can't go to work, so I have to find a replacement and things like that. So it is like these are the things make me feel like I'm going out of track. Like, okay, what do I do? Why there's so many problems to manage in a day? That because you can't really like take a break from this work, because the mothers, we take care of the mother's food, we take care of the mother's well-being, so someone has to be there. So when the particular person cannot work in that house for 5 or 6 days, then we have to find another replacement, which of course to be a very well trained person, and there's a lot of things need to sort out here. It's not easy to just replace somebody because the traveling and all this. So at beginning I totally broke, and then I really don't know how to manage. We have a lot of cancellation financially. We were like a bit straining also, because a lot of cancellation, we got to return the money, things like that. But somehow slowly, like what I told you, what get me back to the track is the daily thing. I start to focus on my daily things, and then of course my mentor helps me a lot. Like I speak to her, Vasla. She will always check on me. She will like always like tell me that but you see, I'm in confinement business, like a postnatal, that though things are bad, the number of babies being born never decrease. It's the same or increase, I will say. It's just a fear of people having towards this pandemic. So I just learn how to manage it, speak to them, how to make them comfortable instead of reacting together with my client and with my team. So it's a daily thing, Azhana. I feel like try to sort out a daily thing and learn to live with that whatever the challenges, and embrace it and try to see the solution. So now I'm doing it like today. Okay, I'm ready for today's thing. Tomorrow morning I get up and then I'll like, okay, today what can I do? What can I solve? Breathe, think before I respond. Last time when I get a text beginning, I get so angry. I'm like, okay, it's not only you scared of COVID, it's us also. How about us, Ravi, got into your house, and that kind of reactiveness. But now slowly I'm okay to handle a lot of situation. So things are smooth. So like now when I get a call like I'm affected, or someone positive in my team, or someone positive among my client, I will just like, okay, take it easy. Okay, what is the solution next? So that's how I get back to the track. So I think that when we are less reactive, our business improve as well. It's not so bad. It's back to the track, though we're facing a lot of challenges, because I think that I've learned how to manage emotion. I think it's the most important thing here, not the emotion in my daily thing. The emotions are very strong, very reactive. I'm very emotional person. I get emotional very fast, and then try to get tensed up and things like that. So when you're there, then you cannot focus. So getting back to track, mostly for me, it's like balancing your emotion, breathe, and take it one by a day. And I think it'll be easier that way.
Nice, nice. I think like was this both of you guys did mention like your mentors is the person that you guys go first, right? Both of you. And like I think, yeah, I also feel like the same. Like I think if I have this like personality where like I wanted to show like I am so tough. I don't need people. I can do this. I will get back on my track myself. But like I wanted to, but I failed horrendously. like, I always get overly emotional. I cry every time. like, oh my God, I have so many works to do. Cry, cry, cry. Like all the tear works will do waterfall like that. And then right. So again, like Kalai said, it's like our emotions also. Like if we react to it, like as in like well why how can I say this, it's like how if we it's how we actually like handle it ourselves, right? Like it's how we our first move with it. So like my next question has something to do with it as well. So like other than just like something like what is obstacle or like challenge, sometimes it's just us. Sometimes it's just like we don't want to do the work, and then we just keep on procrastinating. We just keep on like watching dramas, watching like movies and all that. Literally like ignoring, ghosting the work lot that you have. So, what is like your mindset whenever you feel like, oh no, I have work?
Um, I think we are not like so perfectly, like we achieve our things. I think we are also this person who like promise myself like, okay, like after probably like Netflix, when you watch these dramas or series, promise myself like after another episode, I promise myself I'll go and do this. Or maybe like I love reading storybooks. Then I always promise myself like, okay, I need to I set a bedtime. But when I read my storybooks, then I'll be like, I promise myself after this chapter I'll go to bed, so that I can sleep early and then get up early. But always fail on that. I think trying to get back to track and doing all make sure that we do it efficiently. I think I'm still trying. Still a mom who does like let me watch this one video in YouTube and cook in a while, but then go to the next video and things like that. Yeah, I'm still learning, not so perfect, but I think like what you ask is a right is a very perfect question, because I think all of us, I think Lynn will agree with me, every one of us battle this every day. Getting back to the track, it's not a so big thing. On a daily basis, out of track sometime, and we have to pull ourselves. No,
Very
today, no,
true.
I'm not going to do that. No, I'm going to watch less dramas, or what do uh, go back to my efficiency of work, anything like that. I think from children to adult, all of us battle these things.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think, yeah. What about you, Lynn?
Yeah, I think Kalai kind of read everything in my mind. It's very much the same for me also. But yeah, so I just negotiate with myself sometimes. If I really want to read a book, okay, I let myself do it. And Azhana, when you're saying that you watch Netflix and you just goes to work, right? I actually allow myself without guilt to do that. I set a time. Okay, maybe one day lah, until I puas hati already, 2-3 days also fine, I give you. But the next 10 days, you better make sure you finish your work. So that's the deal that I do with myself. And usually it works because I have satisfied something that I want. So I'm ready. My mind is ready to go and do the work. Okay, I mean, the point is I also love my work as well. So there's no real reason to keep it away for a very long time. And I just share with everyone here. So something I learned from one of my mentors in ET Ideas as well. She taught me something really cool because I'm a kind of person, either I do or I don't do. So if the work is a lot, right, I don't care. No, I will sit that 8 to 10 hours and I'll do. The next 10 days, I don't want to look at work already. So this is a mind backfire, so to speak. So what she taught me is we needed to work on a proposal together. So we did it together, and she said we only do it for half an hour. At first, I was so reluctant to start. Like, yeah, who wants to do this proposal? So boring, so many things to write. But she said we do a bit. So I follow her lead. We do for half an hour. Finally, right, I got into the flow. I actually want to finish all the 20 pages of proposal. She said, no, you have to stop. But I'm feeling it. I want to do it. She said, no, you have to stop. If not, the mind will come back. So I did this a few times with her. I think over 3 or 4 sessions, we finished the whole proposal. Instead of sitting down 8 hours one shot, struggling to push yourself when you don't feel like it. So I thought it's a very interesting lesson for someone, for my working style, for someone who likes to push to the end straight away.
Yeah. I think I think in this world there's two type of people. The one that is like, I'm only doing this, I'm pushing myself, and then while I was doing this, I will also be thinking about all the Netflix thingy. I will also be after this, I'm going to stop. But like there's also some people that is like, when you're already in the mood, then you're not going to stop. Like, for example, I think I rarely do this, but like whenever I kemas my buku, like everything and all that, right? Sometimes like one day it's gonna be like all pile of books, literally, like so messy. But like one day I already have that, what, I don't know, like aura that I'm gonna kemas every single thing. No,
The enough is enough mood, right?
yeah. And like sometimes we can actually, maybe a way that we can also watch this also like by finishing our task first and like treating Netflix as your reward, something like that lah. And then maybe take like a day reward thingy, like a day vacation thingy. So that's cool, that's nice. So we actually oh yeah, I forgot to say, the audiences, if you guys have any question, do ask as well. I think I really love this like session as well. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, do ask your question. Do not hesitate to ask them. I mean, like, honestly, talking about this, like, getting back on track, at first, I don't know, at first it was supposed to be, like, something as catching up with your works. Like, I think that is, like, one of the definitions to it as well. So, like, when I feel like that, right, from my scenario, I feel like catching up with work, I felt guilty first. Yeah, I feel guilty first. I feel like, oh no, I didn't do that. And then that guilt will like take over you. And sometimes you will also like, Allah, I already feel guilty. I don't want to face them anymore. So that's why you delay more of your work as well. Does this ever happen to you guys? For example, have you do this to your clients or anything?
No, I don't think.
Okay, cool.
I think I maybe not so exactly the same as you, Azhana, but I do feel that the guilt and like, oh no, I haven't responded to that person, I haven't called that person. But this will drive me in opposite behavior actually. It's like, oh shit, I better do it now or else I'll be dead. Like I don't let the guilt consume me, but I just grab it in the bud and face it. Because I find the faster I face it, the more I face it, the easier it is to just get it out and get the thing started.
I think for me it's like I will not say not at since after Lynn saying that you can relate to something. Like my client, like when I speak about the package of this confinement and all that, I need like 30 to 40 minutes. So phone conversation is such a long phone conversation with one person, and they will have a question for me to answer. Sometimes it'll take 1 hour. So when I have another appointment, like the next one, probably now it's like 1 and the other one is around 2:30. But sometimes, the appointment at 1 o'clock, sometimes it lead to 2 plus. And then the one I supposed to call at 2:30, sometimes I like want to rest my throat so much. And then I'll be like, okay, it's okay. I'll call 10 minutes later, that kind of thing. Yeah. Sometimes I do that also because it's quite draining speaking too long.
Yeah, I totally get you. But the thing is, like, for me, I think
that 10 minutes actually that 10 minutes I feel guilty. Yeah, that like definitely they'll be waiting and things like that. it's worse if I receive a text from them and saying that, are you going to call me? Is our appointment is fixed? Maybe even silvers. Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, I think I feel the same way with meetings. Like, for example, I have incidents, I have a few meetings I have to attend. Sometimes I would like fell asleep, overslept. So like when they suddenly got to me like, Azhana, are we supposed to meet now? And I was like, we did, but I didn't reply to the text because like I was super guilty. I felt bad so much. I did not say anything to you. And then at the end, after like I think a few hours of thinking of like accepting, I was like, I'm sorry, I overslept. And then they also say it's okay, and all that. But like, yeah, I think that's something like a habit that I need to what is this fixed like because I usually will always do that. So scolding me. Okay, I think Nurin has a question from the audience. Yay! So the audience keep on like asking the comment and the answering the questions. So Nurin asks, is there a way to like get on track ASAP after losing your momentum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no formula.
Obviously.
Something. How do I address this question?
I think like from your point of view, like what is the first thing that you do other than like
First of all, if you ask me, the real first step is your own mindset. You want or you don't want.
Yeah.
I think that's really a big obstacle that you need to clear with yourself. After you can do that, obviously you still haven't done anything, right? You just in your mind, okay, I said I want to do this. How do you start without backfire, right? Is start with the small things. Do the easy peasy things first. Then slowly you will find that, yeah, this is too easy. I can do more. I can do more. It will come bit by bit. And for me, that is one way to start. Kalai, any thoughts?
Yeah, like for me, it's like personally, I will share like what I do sometimes, after like break or anything like that. Like I will actually I have a vision board, so I will go and see my vision board, and so that already give my mind like, okay, I have to like complete whatever I'm supposed to do in order to achieve. So I think your goals will make you like by repeating your goals and things like that, it will make you go back to the track. That's the easiest way to go back to your track, because by looking at your ambitions, looking at your dreams or your vision, why you actually started, so that will bring you back to the track. That's what I used to do. Force my
Oh,
go
I
and
have a I have a question, Kalai. That one from me. Okay, am I allowed to ask?
Oh.
Sometimes,
resign.
right? Or resign. Don't resign. Don't resign. No, sometimes, because sometimes looking at the goals and all that, right? But sometimes if you don't feel it, like the emotions won't listen. Do you
Yeah.
have a way around that?
Sorry, repeat again.
Sometimes when we do what you say, like, okay, we have a goal, we know we're supposed to do this, right? But sometimes we stare at it and we don't feel it,
I
like
felt that.
emotionally it won't move. Have you faced
Yeah.
that? How have you
Yes,
experienced how to
yes.
deal with it?
Yeah, yes, I understand. Sometimes I'll have a question like, do I really have to have this kind of vision? Why and troubling yourself so much? But somehow it's like, Lynn, but then it's always where we wanted to be. Like, okay, when I introduce, I'm this person who like, okay, when I introduce like, okay, my name is Kalai, and what am I? So I'm very passionate about that. So that always keep me going. I don't want to leave that blank thing after that. So that will always push me. That drives me to a lot of things. So I think you have to find your passion, lah. Of course, if you don't have the passion towards whatever you are doing, probably you can like even the thing is right beside you. You are not move an inch of yourself, right? If you don't have the passion of it. So I think
True.
passions also plays a bigger role. If you're passionate, then probably you crawl also, you go and do that thing. So
Yes.
you have to find that why in you. Why am I doing this? Why so much trouble? I think. Yeah.
So true.
Nice. So I think we have a last question from like our audiences. It's actually one of the things that I think I want to ask also. Like, how do you guys stop procrastinating?
Did we?
Azhana is going to review her guest speaker properly after this, Kalai.
Such a bad
That influence the two of us.
Oh, hi. I think, what is this? What did you
I
guys?
don't think we stop procrastinating yet, but
Uh,
somehow we still do it in a certain level, probably lesser than a few years ago before we meet ET ideas. Maybe still learning to stop, never stop yet. Honestly,
I mean,
Yeah,
like,
mm.
time to time, there's always going to be something that is distract you, right? So, yeah.
yeah.
What about you, Lynn?
I know. So Azhana, just now we said, have we actually stopped procrastinating?
Oh,
I don't think so.
maybe.
I think you didn't catch that because I said it too
It's
fast.
not because like I was always watching my phone, right? I always miss things because
That's okay.
that's the thing about me. So like yeah, when some my friend like have the inside jokes, and I was like, what are you guys talking about? So yeah, nice. So let's actually like have this like one last question. So what is like your last message to teenagers, to the people who are actually trying to get back on track? Anybody?
Enjoy making mistakes.
Wow. Good one. Good one. I would say have fun. One of the biggest things for me that always stops me from getting back on track is I waste a lot of times on emotions. But I believe the next generation is much better at that. So you have already one up already. Oh, Azhana says no.
We are emotional. But yeah.
Yeah, basically just it is really you lah at the end of the day. Like what Kalai said also, just not my question, right? Actually, yeah, the passion and all that, but where it comes from you. Do you really want to do it? Is it time to kick your own ass out of the house or out of the bed to do what you need to do? Just sometimes it's like what Nike says, lah, just do it. The longer you sit there, should I not? You're just adding more to your procrastination, and you slow your own progress. By the time you also don't feel like doing what you want to do already. So sometimes just do it. Do the smallest thing that you can do in that time and let that lead you forward.
Nice. So, Kala, you wanna like I don't know, like elaborate more about like enjoy making mistakes? Like the one sentence.
No, because I know like a lot of people can advise, say that things like, okay, you should do this, should do that, but then I feel like you learn from your own experience and mistakes, right?
Yes,
I
yes,
think
very true.
experience is the best teacher. So me, I only say that whatever it is, don't carry the baggage, leave the baggage, take the lesson and move on. It's okay to sleep the whole day sometime, get back to the track the next day. It's okay to learn and evaluate what's important. You cannot be a robot like doing work 24 hours, right? In terms of chasing your dreams or mission, we all have some ups and downs. Like me, example, I'm a mom of two. Sometimes, I also like promise myself to cook today, but I still order from Grab, and I promise myself to the next day, I also order from Grab due to my work, due to meetings. So, and on the third day, probably I cook more dishes for the 2 days, maybe a better meal. Lynn, I think Lynn will agree with me. Yeah, this kind of thing. So it is not like everybody will be on like 100. There's ups and downs, you see. So enjoy making mistake. I didn't mean that mistake and you enjoy it. What I'm saying is, if you make a mistake, you are not on track. Sit and evaluate, and probably just learn from the lesson, and then take it as a lesson, and do not repeat. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I really like what you said, Kalai. If I can just echo that a little bit more, right? It's don't be too hard on yourself as well. You slip up, you slip up. That's okay. Next day, try again.
Next day.
As long as you try, I don't sit on the
as long as you are on the track, you are slow or you're fast, it doesn't matter. As long as you're on the track. Yes. So eventually you'll reach there. You don't have to be the first one. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. So I think, so Noreen said, thank you, Kai and Lynn, for the advices. Thank you, guys. The session was amazing. I agree. So thank you so much, Lynn and Kai, for the amazing session as well. Thank you so much for being here. I mean, honestly, it does change my whole perspective and like, oh no, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that. Like, it's gonna be hard for me. But thank you so much, guys. Any last words that you guys wanna say? Simple words.
Just thanks for having us. I hope you had a good session and not too badly influenced by.
Easy, relax. Yeah, thank you for having us, Azhana.
Yay!
Honored to be here.
Yeah, thank you. So, yes, so that is all. So bye, guys. Let me remove you guys. Let me just, yeah. Wow! Okay. Guys, that was ETU getting back on track. And do tell me your, what is this? Takeaways. Takeaways of food. Takeaways on like the comment section. You guys can also text me. Like text me, what do you guys think? DM me on Instagram as well. Follow the guest speakers on Instagram. The link is on the comment section down below. There's also the link to follow me on Instagram. Do tell me how was the session, guys. How do you guys feel after playing the session? I hope you guys learned a lot from the session as well. Like I think Lynn said that to what is this? To not be hard on yourself. Like I mean, yeah, there's like also adding up to Kala's like point. It's okay, like you do mistakes sometimes. Like yeah, you overslept, you watch too much Netflix. It's okay. It's not like it's not your last day here, right? You still can get yourself together, and it's like again, Lynn said that it's you're the one that's going to make sure that you guys are going on back on track. Even though you have like really good mentors, good teammates, good friends, it's not gonna work if you are not don't want to get back on track. Am I right? So yeah, again, thank you so much, guys, for being here. I really enjoyed today's session. Again, DM me. Don't forget to DM me. I'll be waiting for each and every one of y'all DMs. So I think that is all for ETU getting back on track. See you guys next month on ETU's April. Ooh, because April is my birth month. I'm so excited for the session. I'm turning 15. so yeah, see you guys next month. Bye bye.